My name is Autumn Cochran, and I am doing a presentation over social anxiety disorder. The book I based it on is called What You Must Think of Me by Linda Andrews and Michael Liebowitz. It is based on a young girl named Emily Ford who goes through high school, college, and basically her whole life dealing with chronic social anxiety. Chronic social anxiety is basically what people feel in certain situations. Like Emily Ford, she felt intense fear in certain situations. She didn't want to go to school even because it was so bad. She experienced some awful things like from her friends. She thought that no one liked her and basically stuck to herself. Some of the symptoms that social anxiety has is nausea, blushing, difficulty speaking, lightheadedness, nervousness, like I said, intense fear, just basically being afraid of everything. For example, um, some people have to do speeches or presentations like I'm doing myself, and some people are just completely petrified to speak in front of people. That is one of the symptoms of social anxiety, and it should be taken care of by a doctor. Um, some some fear to go certain places is normal, but whenever someone has intense fear of a bunch of stuff, they can be diagnosed with social anxiety. Um, Emily in high school, um, she was in dances, in choir. She loved school, and that's what kept her going. But it came to a point where she had reached her breaking point, and she really needed to get away from it. And she finally had told her parents that, you know, that she needed help, and it was hard for her to get help. Well, her parents had spent tons of money for her to go to the doctor. She was prescribed some medicine, and she was sent to therapy. It's it's a type of therapy where they make you face your fears, and they talk to you about stuff, basically make you open up about, what you're afraid of, why you're afraid of it. And then they have tons of different medications that they can give you. One of them is called an SNRI. It's a serotonin reuptake inhibitor, and it decreases the amount of chemicals that your brain gives out, because your body makes chemicals the whole time that you, um, every day throughout your life. And it's an anti-anxiety medication. They call them beta blockers or Klonopins, Zoloft or Prozac. And some of the side effects that it may have is nauseous, nervousness, sexual problems, and the FDA has actually set out a warning that they have significant increase in suicidal behaviors and thoughts, which probably people wouldn't want to go that route if someone is already suicidal, but those side effects doesn't mean they're actually going to happen. Um, Another thing that someone with social anxiety disorder could do is go to counseling. It's kind of like therapy, but counseling is more where you talk about your feelings, and basically you learn how to change your negative thoughts into positive thoughts, and most patients gain confidence in themselves Um, the medication that I was talking about earlier, the SNRI, it's a serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor, and it's another group of antidepressant medication. The effect of the level of norepinephrine is released from the neurotransmitters, and the another category of drugs for social anxiety is benzodiazepines. I believe that's how you say it. Um, it's not like an antidepressant. It is actually used to treat social anxiety itself, so it works much faster. But the medication may have some side effects like drowsiness or having trouble paying attention. Um, it decreases your mental awareness, and it takes longer for you to have side effects. So basically, Emily got help, and she got herself back after a while. She ended up going to an outpatient therapy for 5 days in Washington, D.C., and the doctors there really helped her, and she ended up coming back as a changed person.